This farm today is 1,800 acres. It was 1,200 acres for a good many years. We were able to add another 600 acres to it 20 years ago. This farm, it's about a third of the size of the average farm in eastern Montana, by the way, has supported 2 families for its entire life, with the exception of the first 20 years, and with the exception of when my mom passed in 2009, because my dad passed 5 years earlier. It's a great place. It's part of who I am. It's bills like this. Not the Dirty Thirties, not the Great Depression, not the attack on Pearl Harbor, not the mass exodus in the 1980s. Bills like this that will remove my family from this farm after over 100 years. So when we take up pieces of legislation like this, and they're not good pieces of legislation, and we go, okay, this is a great country. It is a great country. We just celebrated our 240th anniversary. And we take up pieces of legislation like this and say, well, it'll be all right. Things will get better. Guess what? Things don't get better. And things aren't getting better in rural America. And the reason is because we're getting swallowed up by agribusiness. We don't make a move anymore with that agribusiness. And let me give you an example. Take your product to the marketplace. You got a couple people that'll bid on it. Go buy your inputs. You got a couple people you can buy them from. It won't be long, folks, where we'll be paying taxes on the land and we'll be providing the labor, and the profits will go to the big guys, the guys who can never get enough. This bill will help facilitate that happening. I fully anticipate come Monday or whenever we vote on this that there's going to be enough votes to pass this, because a lot of the folks have read the propaganda put out that you got to have this kind of stuff to feed the world. That may be true. I've never bought that, but it may be true. But the truth is shouldn't the consumer at least know what's on the food they're eating? Shouldn't they at least have a clue? Shouldn't they at least be given the right in the greatest country in the world? Shouldn't we have more transparency than Russia, not less?